Highlights of WWE King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia by Bobby Masoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get right into it. The show started off with Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan for the WWE Women's Heavyweight Championship. This was a solid match. Becky Lynch comes out wearing the tux, looking good, I might add. You got Liv Morgan all red with the eyes. She's posing like she's doing a Vogue photo shoot or something. This match was a great match. They were working. At the end of the match, though, Dominic Mysterio comes out, and this is an interesting angle they played. Dominic Mysterio, he throws the chair in the ring, and he's trying to convince Becky, yo, man, slam Liv Morgan on the chair. Use the chair to get the win, to beat Liv Morgan. Of course, Becky Lynch, she's a baby face. She doesn't do it, but what happens? Liv Morgan takes advantage of the chair. Boom! Gets DDT'd on the chair. Then, boom! Oblivion. 1, 2, 3. Liv Morgan, new WWE Women's Champion. Man, now the talk is online, the talk is offline, the talk is obvious. Mommy, Rhea Ripley, is not going to take this lightly. She's not gonna be very happy. Next, we got the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. We got Sami Zayn, Bronson Reed, and Chad Gable. The crowd is going crazy on Chad Gable. He comes out first, and everybody's screaming, "You suck! You suck!" like old Kurt Angle. Maxine Dupree comes out. Before she even gets down the ramp, he's doing this thing. Man, they saying, "You suck. Get out of here. Get to the back." So him and Otis just walked out to the ring. This is incredible. Bronson Reed comes out, you know, looking tough, looking like he's ready to win the title. Now, Sami Zayn. Oh, man. This crowd went nuts for Sami Zayn. He might have had the biggest pop of the night. This crowd absolutely loses it for Sami. Sami Zayn in Saudi Arabia and Canada, major pop. That is very rare where you see something like that. This match is crazy. Sami Zayn, he hits the Blue Thunder. Boom! Hits a Blue Thunder on 300-pound Bronson Reed. That was a great spot in the match. They had another spot where Chad Gable suplexes Sami Zayn, but Bronson Reed kind of power bombs them both. They had a spot where Chad Gable, he's holding Sami Zayn. He's telling Otis, yo, man, clothesline him. Help me win the match, man. Clothesline him. You know, Otis going back and forth. He's trying to grab the courage to clothesline Sami Zayn. So he's about to do it. He does it. So he drops Sami Zayn. Chad drops Sami Zayn. He starts barking at Otis. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Man, yo, listen to me. I'm your coach. He gets frustrated. Slaps him again. Otis been getting slapped every other day. This is incredible. So he says, man, wake up, man. Come on. So he picks Sami Zayn back up. He's about to clothesline him now. But, of course, Sami Zayn is already seeing this is happening. So he ducks. Boom. Clothesline the hell out of Chad Gable. Chad Gable's on the floor. Now, this gives Sami Zayn to go in the ring. Hits the haluva kick to Bronson Reed. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn retains the title. The crowd is going crazy. Monday night, Otis is going to have to answer to that botch move with Chad Gable. Chad Gable is going to be livid. All right, next we got Nia Jax versus Lyra Valkyria for the Queen of the Ring. This is the finals, and of course, we knew it was gonna happen. Once again, another predictable outcome, but This was great storytelling in this, man. This storyline is kind of like a David versus Goliath storyline. You know, you got Nia Jax. She's just looking towering over Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria, she's trying to use her speed throughout the match. You know, dip, dive, go out the rope, you know, do some drop kicks. None of that seems to be working. Every time she got momentum, Nia Jax just dominated her. She's about to hit the Annihilator early, but she counters. Lyra counters, tries to almost get the 3 count, but doesn't. Make a long story short, ended the match with the Annihilator. And this Annihilator, this was probably one of the nastiest ones I've seen. If y'all don't know, go on YouTube and look up Yokozuna. When he used to do the bonsai drop, he used to be, if you was a jobber, oh my God, he used to destroy you with that move. And this is like kind of like deja vu for me, watching Nia Jax hit her with the Annihilator. Lyra Valkyria looks like 130 pounds. It looked like every bone in her rib cage broke when she hit that. It was like, I don't know how she's doing that move, but I got to give kudos for Nia Jax, because when we don't get reports that somebody got seriously hurt from that move, that means Nia Jax, however she's pulling that off, she's doing her job to protect the talent. And that's always a plus for me. I'm always for protecting the talent. Nia Jax, of course, wins. She has an emotional moment with Paul Levesque. She deserved this, to be honest. For her to have that first run and people constantly shitting on her online, saying she's always botching something, she's not a good talent. She leaves, she comes back and completely dominates. I love to see these emotional moments, because when she's like kind of breaking down, hugging Paul Levesque, that's just from the work, the traveling, the hours in the gym, hours training, fighting through injuries, fighting through sores, fighting through mental health, fighting through people shitting on you online, people critiques, people talking shit backstage, the politics, to go through all of that and get fucking crowned queen of the ring. You can't do nothing but put Nia Jax over. She's a great talent, and to be that size, moving how she does, it's not easy. Nia Jax, I don't got no complaints on that. Great work. Next, for the king of the ring now, you got Randy Orton versus Gunther. Now, everyone know this was going to be Wrestling Psychology 101. You got Randy Orton, first ballot Hall of Famer. You got Gunther having a promising future, a promising career so far in the WWE. Already one of the greatest, if not the greatest, intercontinental champions we have seen. And this was going to be an interesting one. Randy Orton, as you know, he's selling the knee most of the match, but not just the knee, just everything. Gunther was chopping Randy Orton's chest. He had these crazy whelps. Randy Orton's whole chest was red. If I took one of them chops that Randy took tonight, man, you got to take me straight to the ER. Seriously, I cannot take one. Randy Orton is taking some powerful shots. This sounds like straight gunshots that's going off. It's just incredible what he was enduring in that match. They're having a back and forth. Randy's catching momentum some of the matches, you know what I mean? As I should say, some of the spots. Randy Orton, he's catching some momentum, but not too much. This is like Gunther dominating a lot of the match. And the match ends a pretty weird fashion. Now, you got people online thinking there was a botch. Let me tell you, it's no botch. We're talking about Randy Orton. When have you ever seen a Randy Orton botch? He pins him. He does his pin where he has both of his arms and he's pinning them, but one of his shoulders not down. In order for the pin to be valid, both shoulders have to be down. If it's obvious, one of his shoulders wasn't down. Everyone knew it. The ref seen it, but he's acting like he didn't see it because it's part of a storyline. You don't make mistakes like that if you're Randy Orton, okay? It's all good. It's part of a storyline. Even Triple H, he kind of sold it more when he had to do the interview backstage. And if you listen to his interview, you could tell, okay, this was, I don't even want to call it a work. It's just part of the storyline. After the match, Gunther cutting his King of the Ring promo and the crowd is chanting, "You deserve it." And he's like, yeah, you're right, I do deserve it. And he does, man. Gunther, incredible talent WWE has on their hands, so they have to very meticulously put his story together, so when he wins that title, it's like he's a heel, but it's still a feel good moment. It's kind of like when he won the King of the Ring. It's like Gunther deserved that moment. So that was great. Gunther versus Randy Orton, that probably was the match of the night for me. Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul in the main event at King and Queen of the Ring for the title, and Logan Paul just been doing incredible work since he stepped foot in the WWE, and tonight was no different. He keeps getting better and better and better every match, and it's kind of mind-blowing to me because I've been watching this for so long and I haven't seen anybody progress this fast. It's just like Logan Paul is like a one-of-a-lifetime talent. He got this one spot where he jumps from the barricade. Nah, actually Cody Rhodes jumps from the barricade. Bang! Hit Logan Paul on the table with like a Cody cutter thing. I don't remember ever seeing that, but I could be wrong. Now, Logan Paul has this highlighting spot in this match, and I believe Lee Fitting is behind this. Lee Fitting is the new program, or let's say producer, backstage of the WWE. They saying he took Kevin Dunn's spot, so he's a part of the like backstage segments and these new camera angles that we're seeing. A lot of people saying he's part of the 6K thing that they do when they announcing the match as well. They got this one thing where Logan Paul, he's on the top, he's about to frog splash Cody Rhodes, so he's on the top rope. Cody Rhodes is laying on the announce table, and they got the camera like doing this 360 thing. Then he spits the prime out, does the frog splash, incredible spot, brings him in the ring, does another frog splash. 1, 2, Cody kicks out. At that point, you know there's no way. Logan Paul, you could just see, once again, ring psychology. He just gave it his all. They actually had a segment to where the referee gets knocked out or whatever. So that's what happened. He get the frog splash, 1, 2, 3. Then there's a segment where he gets knocked out. The referee gets knocked out. So there's a guest ring announcer that's popular in Saudi Arabia. So he stops Logan Paul from using the brass knuckles, and that gives Cody just enough time to get the opportunity to boom, hit him with the crossroads. Boom, hit him with another crossroads. Boom, the trifecta. 3 crossroads back to back. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes is still champion. Pretty predictable. This whole card was pretty predictable. Saudi Arabia was still a good crowd. There was still some good storylines told. There was still a good show, and not really too many complaints. I hear people complaining it was only 5 matches. I like that. I don't like the whole 15, 20 matches cards. Like, I would be sick right now if I had to review 15 or 20 matches. I love wrestling, but my God, enough is enough. So they had a great match, man. This was a cool PLE. We seen better. It wasn't better than Backlash. It wasn't definitely not better than WrestleMania, and it wasn't better than what was the Rhea Ripley one? Whatever the Rhea Ripley pay-per-view was. This was my least favorite of the year so far as pay-per-views. PLEs. This was the least favorite, but that doesn't mean it was like trash or anything. It was just my least favorite this year. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. New content dropping. Stay tuned. You know, anything you want to see, be in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know what to do, man. You know I'm replying to everything. Stay tuned. Bah!